the phone because it's not an iPhone. If you're an
So where's
iPhone
your
user,
phone right now? It's in the bed.
no, I can get it over here. Let's see some comments people made. But there's plenty of wedding stuff to talk about.
You know what? Shit, you already on. Shit. All right, perfect. All right, plenty of wedding stuff to talk about. Cool.
Yes.
How are you feeling? Because you turned into little Bridezilla for a little bit.
Whatever. I feel real good. Oh, I feel really good. I feel really ready. So that's cool.
I was
feel excited.
I was trying to figure out how to contact Bridezilla because you was it. Like,
what was I doing to be Bridezilla? That's because when I say something, you originally try not to listen. You be trying to be defiant sometimes on the simplest things. I'm not doing it. I'm not picking my stuff up off the floor.
What did your girl call you? Said they were saying, oh, you people talking about daddy control, and it's like, nah, you're not mama. You're trying to be mama control. That's your girl told you.
That's him. I'm not picking my stuff up off the floor. I'm leaving it there.
But yeah,
I'm like, it's Herman that is losing his bachelor days and his bachelor. I'm just saying the home where you had just your bachelor home. What you call that? Bachelor pad. No more bachelor pad for him.
It was a great bachelor pad, but I am fine. I am beyond fine without it. I'm beyond fine, and when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. That is so true. So true.
Okay, we got plenty of marriage topics, trust me. So that'll be what we'll do, because I mean.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. What do you think like that? We ain't even been in premarital counseling no more.
Right. We need to go. We got one more to go to, and then we got a discount on our marriage license.
Oh, we got to get them. So we ain't even worried about getting a discount because we just got to go get them.
Well, true. We'll do it on
Friday. Yeah.
We need
We're getting married.
I am gonna pay our wedding coordinator for coordinate something.
Oh, okay.
I got to renegotiate some stuff, but yeah.
Right, but what though? Because we already got the people to decorating and all that kind of stuff. We don't need anybody to do that. So
we got some other stuff.
Okay, but yeah, we do. We do need a person, but not for that. We do need someone, but not for what we have someone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We need not for what they were offering. We do need to get
she even offered that too as well.
What?
The coordinator offered that. It's like a marriage, but we can go to marriage counseling one more time. See if one of the fellas would like to come do it from our church.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna be just fine.
Oh. Okay, well, okay. So some of the conversations about marriage, the readiness conversation, emotionally readiness, repair after conflict.
Right.
This lady just asked me, why am I always getting men who are emotionally unavailable? Well, how do you answer that question?
Why?
Oh yeah, I put that question out there the other day. That I said that people be asking in counseling, and a lot of people answered that question. So let me go to it.
All right, cool.
Yeah, this lady just asked me that. Why am I always getting men who are emotionally unavailable?
Okay, that's the type of guy she's fine. Where she's fine is gonna matter, probably. But to be honest, you can find a dude at church. You can find a dude anywhere you want to find him, and that's there. You just went after the wrong guy.
But how do you think people go after the wrong guy? What do you think that happens with some people? They always get the wrong guy.
Good morning, Albert. And congratulations to you both. Good morning to you as well, Edward. And
thank you, Edward. We appreciate that. We appreciate all the small gestures, and everybody is welcome to our wedding. We
have enough chairs, enough parking.
We gonna figure it out. Don't worry about it.
Be okay. So come on out if you want to come celebrate.
Yes, we'll figure it out. We'll
or if anybody has any last things, say, hey, you can't get married because I love you.
Huh?
We'll see how they go down.
What? Hell, he keep on saying like that. Ain't nobody doing that. We have supporters and stuff like that. We don't have people coming around to not support us.
Right. Correct. Well, I'm just saying.
He always looking for some little piece of, in case this happened. That ain't not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
So somebody, hey, please share
people in our circle are people who support us, not people who
right.
Even if they don't support us, they're not going to come and say it. They're not going to come say it out loud. Ain't nobody going to do that. That's ridiculous.
Maybe he's
that would be so crazy. Who does that?
Hey, you never know. It's 2026. People do a lot of crazy.
When they get up and say that thing where they say, about nobody gets up and say that unless they stupid. So here we go. The common question I put this the other day. The common question in counseling: how long does it take to get over infidelity in a relationship? That's a common question people ask me, and because people they be hurting so bad, and they just be like, "How long is this going to hurt?" That's why they ask me that. I believe is they just want to know how long is it going to hurt? How long is it going to be in pain?
Now that depends on what was the outcome of that situation. Did they leave that person? Did they
right? No, they talking about if they stay with that person.
Oh.
They talking about if they stay in a relationship. How long does it take to get over someone being unfaithful?
Oh man, that is.
That's a loaded question. I said, well, you can't just answer that question like that. But Robert Muhammad, my good friend from Kansas. Hey, Robert. And he lived in Houston. Well, not in Houston. He lived out in
that's the right answer.
He said some people never get over it. Some people don't never get over it. They just keep bleeding on everybody. That wound is so bad for some people.
Oh, but no, if you are still with that person.
Right, but I'm saying even after they leave, even if when they with the person, but even if they do leave the person like later, they still don't be over it. But go ahead. But some people never get over it and they still be in a relationship. So what do you say about
that? Once you exit a relationship, whatever taking place in that past relationship is stuck there.
It should be, but a lot of people don't.
Did any of my exes cheat on me? I was married previously. We exited the marriage. We was going through separation, and when we were separated, she had a boyfriend. I had lots of girlfriends, so we were already exited from that relationship. So did I bring it to the next one? No.
Because you was over it.
Yeah. So because you got to give people a new chance in the beginning, and that's why Dr. Butterfly, she always says, hey, let's not bring any bad habits to this relationship. So when we first started dating, that was one of the things that she was like, hey, anybody we dealing with, let's not deal with them. Let's not deal with our past people. Let's have a fresh slate and a fresh beginning. Early on, people are playing the ropes like, hey, I'm going to date everybody. But as soon as you start going to be committed and know that's what that's for, let everybody else go. Let all the stragglers go.
I left everybody on red. I didn't even open the list. I ain't tell nobody no story about, oh, I got a man. I ain't tell nobody nothing. I just never answered the phone again. Because, what's the point? If you wasn't with him, you don't owe him nothing.
Right. So let all the stragglers go and begin at something new. And guess what? If that doesn't work, where the stragglers going to be?
Still there.
Still straggling around.
Right. Or some more going to be there.
Well, some more going to be there. So just because you let go of one straggler does not mean that they're going to,
put everything into one person.
And if you haven't gotten a relationship, then you probably won't.
A lot of relationships are ruined before they even get started because people won't go all in. I remember I did that. I said, I'm putting all my eggs in the basket. You know, it was just that's it. I don't need to keep a little bit over a little basket over here and a little basket over there.
Right.
One egg in this basket, one egg in that basket. I mean, relationships need a lot of energy. Would you agree? Relationships need a lot of energy.
Yeah, they require energy. Absolutely.
You ain't got time to be giving a little bit to this person, a little bit to that person.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to work. And people know. A lot of people think
Right.
they can trick people. You can tell when somebody's all in with you and when they're not.
Right, for real.
I remember I asked him, do you got the people that, you know, because a lot of people got somebody they've been doing it to for years and they always go to them and have sex with them. I asked him, do you have that person? If you do, you better get rid of theirs. You don't need them. Somebody that you just go to sleep with. Y'all ain't in no relationship, but y'all just go to sleep around. I don't know why people keep them people.
Correct.
You ain't got time to be giving a little bit to this person.
Right, and that's what I was.
Why do you think people keep them people? Why do they keep somebody just to hang around and go sleep with?
My thing is that's the first person you should get rid of.
Right.
That's the first person that got hold on you. Are those people?
Right.
You know, those are the first people that have some kind of hold on you. All those people that are just slinging around to sleep with you. You know, so in my opinion, that should be the first. Even when you're single, if you know it's not going anywhere,
right,
that's the first person to get rid of. Oh, I've been fucking this nigga for 10 years. Why continue? It's gonna mess up your
right.
It's gonna mess up what you got going on. Just real talk.
Right, and they wasting your time. That's my whole thing. Is why would you let somebody waste your time? They in your life. It's not going anywhere. What are you doing? Why would you waste your time like that?
And that's filling a gap where for your real person, because a nigga not like, oh, she unavailable. Right. You know, shit. Like kids. Well, you didn't see me do it. Well, if I felt it, shit. Right. That's real enough.
Right.
You know, if you felt it, that's real enough. Like, okay,
yeah, you know it. Shit, it
happened. And if it's not real, then oh well, you still feeling something ill. So it's time to move around, you know?
Right. You know when people doing. People be thinking they so slick. You know when people know when you're not real with them and not right with them, and you got side pieces. You can tell.
It's called intuition.
Right. And so that's why a lot of people too not finding nobody available. Finding people emotionally available because you're emotionally unavailable yourself because you probably got a straggler here and there, and the person know it, so they don't get it all to you because they can feel that you got, you know, other things going on. Because a lot of people do. They got other things going on. They got somebody there they've been sleeping with for 5 years, 10 years. I'll be just trying to figure out. I know me. I hate wasting my time. You know me.
Jessica Crockett.
Okay. Jessica Crockett said it depends on the person. We're all different. I don't ever get over it because a choice was made to cheat on me. Okay.
Right. So I would think that they would be in a relationship that's still together.
Right.
But what we're reading, it's like that's something that they're still together in.
Right.
Right. So yeah, I could understand, you know, in a situation like that, she don't never get over it.
You need to leave. Then people be there still with the person and they never get over it. That's only stressing you out and really killing you. If you're in a relationship like that and you still with a person and you're not going to let it go, you're not going to find some way of forgiveness or something like that, it's really a silent killer. Stress is a silent killer. Right. That's like having blood pressure.
Killing you softly.
Yeah, stress is a silent killer. So if you're in a relationship, you need to constantly reset. And, you know, if you're going to be with that person, choose happiness on a daily basis. Choose some reason to be happy.
Now, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, baby.
Now I want to kind of merge away. We're going to come back into this topic. But Houston people. Now, do what you say you're going to do. This not goes out to one person, 3 people. This goes out to everybody that's in the dance community. Do what you say you're going to do. If you're going to put on a competition, put on a show, whatever the heck it is you say you're going to do, if you're going to take a loss before You put that in motion, just make sure you have the paper to take that loss. Don't make a city look bad out here. Do what you say you're gonna do, because that just gives bad stuff to the people of Houston. I'm not going to Houston because of this situation here. And it affects all of us, all the promoters in Houston, all the dance instructors, all the dancers. It affects us down here in Houston. So it Just Dance Entertainment. If we say we're gonna do something, we're gonna take a loss.
Right, if we have to take a loss, we have to take a loss. Yeah.
But make sure you budget, because that's financially irresponsible. That's real talk. Because I'm here and my baby, and that's not us. So check our future events out worldwide, everybody in the nation. When we say we're gonna do something, we're gonna do it. And you can come to Houston and have a grand old time. You got Galveston here, you got the 4am out here, you got us out here. And we're gonna have a fantastic time. We're not gonna say something that we're not gonna hold our word on. If we give you our word, you gotta take a loss on it, we're gonna take that loss. 1,000%.
Right.
Don't go getting the most expensive this, and then you look up and then it's over your head. Make sure you make good negotiations, good deals with your people. 1,000%. This is H2O unfiltered telling you this. She didn't have anything to do with this. I had everything to do with this. Please stay true to your word and do not bring the negativity here. If you can't do it, just don't do it.
Don't say you're gonna do it. That's what I'm saying.
Don't say you're gonna do it. Don't advertise you're gonna do it. Check your numbers first.
Right.
1,000. Please don't make the Texas area look negative in any way. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you know, collaboration can be difficult, but I feel like we should do it. But you got to be careful when you collaborate with people, when you deal with people. You got to be careful, and you do have to keep your word. You know, whatever you say to people, you got to do it, even if later it don't make sense and you promised it. You got to give it. So that's just all it is. But it's not easy to collaborate,
Right.
but we do need to collaborate because we can't do everything on our own.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do. If we decide to do extra stuff at a show, we have to allot it to people to do it. And if they don't follow through with it, we got to pick it up and do it ourselves.
And a collaboration is not, oh, I need your money, I'm gonna do everything on my own. No, it is a shared collection of ideas. It's what it is. I love all of you. And this has brought me through a lot of my stress that I had going on, and especially my beautiful used to be wife. I still have stress issues going on, but yeah. So this brought me through a lot of my stress issues.
He don't handle it alone. That's the greatest thing about being in a great relationship. Is that you're not alone with things. Still have problems, but you just don't have them by yourself.
Right. Correct. So well, yeah. So again, Houston. My Houstonians, everybody out here in Texas, do what you say you're gonna do. That is my thing that I want to just reiterate on, because people will lose support and people will not come support you if you're doing that. Good morning, twin.
Okay.
Grand Rising fam.
Good morning, twin. So I'll go to the next comment. Velda Evans, she said, I never did it with that person. I moved on. Ultimate betrayal. So some people just decide to move on. Yeah. And if you can't get over something, you need to move on.
That's what we're talking about. So what we're talking about right here is what is this topic?
This topic is, I had put out there the other day, I said, a common question in counseling is, how long does it take to get over infidelity in a relationship? When you've been cheated on in a relationship, how long does it take to get over it? One thing I will say too, because I have some clients who cheated in a relationship that they're in sexless relationships. Now I think that it depends on how much you have to do with it. Because if you know that you haven't had sex with your partner in 6 months, like these people decide to have sex twice a year, come on now, and they cheat on you, you should not be shocked. Don't make it right, but you shouldn't be shocked because not everybody's dealing with that, man. Like I didn't sign up to be in no sexless relationship, and now all of a sudden you don't want to do it at all. I'm just saying you're gonna do it once a year.
First thing she told me.
That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? To just
no, I'm not signing, and I said I'm not either.
Right, but because there's people that have them.
But I was in a relationship 10 years, and during that relationship, at the end of it, we were going to get married, and then all of a sudden, out the blue, the lady was like, "Hey, I'm celibate until we get married," and we had a date and everything. I'm like, "What? 6 months?" And it ain't working with me. I'm like, nah, you can't make those kind of decisions on your own, and you with somebody, you know. So that's not cool at all.
Yeah, but if you get cheated on and you haven't had sex with somebody, you should be more forgiving because you already know that you can't be. I mean,
don't be forgiving, but it's blame yourself. Don't be forgiving.
Right, but I'm
blame yourself.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like it depends on the situation. If everything is great and y'all having a decent relationship, and then they go out and cheat, that's one thing because then you're like, well, what could I do better? I didn't even know nothing was happening. Right. I thought everything was good. This person didn't bring me no issues and tell me nothing was wrong. So how do I know the next time they're not going to cheat on me? Okay, that's understandable. But if you knew, like the person was telling I just don't feel like doing it. I don't like sex no more. Because I got clients that tell me that I don't like sex at all. And so they don't want to do it at all. You got a 30-year-old man that you're dealing with and you having sex 3 times a year. Even the Bible tell you that come together often. I mean, because if somebody see a big booty and they ain't had nothing in 8 months, come on now. The lady like, oh, it's just about sex. They probably gonna try it because they ain't had nothing in 8 months.
Right.
I can't even imagine it. Celibate. I can't even say the word. Shit. But anyway, Marvin White said, you can learn to accept the fact that it happened, but one never gets over it.
Yeah, because it's always in your mind. So I can kind of agree with that. If you stayed, like your first heartbreak, puppy love, you in puppy love situation, something, then you get your heart broke. Do you ever get over it? Not really. It's different for men than women. It is. Twin said it's different for men and women.
Oh, what's the difference? And then Arnice.
What's the difference, Twin?
Baynard said, baby, when you done had enough, you move right then and there. There is no, it depends on you. No, he or she was no good. You've already shut down and going on. I'll be feeling like too, by the time people cheat, for the most part, not everybody, they've already checked out the relationship anyway.
All right. So we got another comment from Edward. We thank you guys for the invite listening. Listen, as long as God is the center of your union, nothing else matters. Yes. Keep God first, matters as well. Then we have Tyree Young Jr.
Oh, that's my
cousin. He said, good morning, my oldest cousin. Damn, you're my oldest cousin. Frank?
Yeah, Frank is, yeah.
Oh, okay. So God bless you movement today. Thank you, young cousin. Thank you.
Hey, Tyree. Pooby.
Baby, we can't do that. Your family names on it. Come on.
Shannon said, depends on the person. For some, infidelity is a relationship breaker. For others that choose to stay if the work is done, it can take up to a year or more. It depends on the details of the betrayal.
Man, poopy.
Yeah, but my thing is, I've seen some people get along better after the fact. So people do get over it, because people ask me that all the time too. Do people ever get over it? Some people do get. I'm not gonna say they forget, because of course they can't forget. But some people actually have a better relationship because they might take each other more seriously. Like they might have been taking each other for granted or something like that. And or they might have been just avoiding issues, and now they see that they got to deal with the issues. They might actually talk more, they might actually connect more, they may come back together. So some people get along better afterwards. It's a bad idea. It's a terrible idea to do it. To cheat is a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea to do it. If you done in a relationship, it's better to just leave than to cheat, right?
Yeah, 1,000. Just leave. Don't. It's not a great idea at all.
Right. What I learned about cheating is that most of the time, if whoever you cheat with, you end up not even wanting them. So why'd you, and so then it's better to just get single if you want to be. If you done in a relationship, just be single, and then you start to date again. But don't date while you still with somebody.
And I would say 95% of the people that cheat with somebody, they 95% of the time never be with that person once they're done.
And if they do, some of them be feeling stuck.
And the thing is this right here, because why would somebody go out of their way to sleep with a single person, right? With a married person, as soon as they get out the relationship, they're tied to the ties that they were tied in their marriage. Hey, I want you here. I want you here. I want, they don't have their freedom anymore. Now when they're married, you send them back to their spouse. You do what the hell you want to do. But now when they become unmarried and they look at you to tie down to, do you still want that tie down? Do what you do. Well, I'm just saying.
Right. A lot of people be feeling stuck. Now they stuck over there with that person because maybe they got put out their married house or whatever the case might happen. And then they feel stuck. And now they with that person looking at them like, man, I do not want you.
What's the next comment on here?
Okay. So, Reggie said, I don't think anybody ever gets over that. You can move forward, but that pain cuts deep. I would say that getting your lick back is definitely not the answer. We all grown. Just leave. If one person has hurt the other, why stick around just to pay someone back? That's a waste of time and energy. Just leave. That's what Reggie said.
That's a good way to get.
Probably the better thing to do for your nervous system is to just leave. But people don't always do that because it's hard. Right. Sharisha said, I think you say you forgave, but it's not ever forgotten.
Do you really feel that though? If you're gonna put that in motion, you truly have to do that. Now, bringing it up every time you have an argument. Oh, you cheated, you did, that's not the right way or right response to handle that. But if you really can say, I forgive you, but never forgotten, but just leave that in the past out of your mind. So if there is a recurrence of it, then you know what it could be. But I would not just bring that up if I got to stay in that relationship.
Right, here go Reginald. Reginald Handy said, so there is a spiritual hill to climb. Besides the clinical, mental, emotional is something entirely individual. Back in the day, they moved forward and made it work. I'm talking from personal experience and as a therapist. Okay, so back in the day, they made it work. Back in the day, they did because a lot of times the women felt like they just had to put up with stuff, because they didn't have their financially they couldn't make it by themselves. These days, women can make it by themselves. So a lot of times they choose to not just sit there and be miserable. So this person, Ann Charo, said, do you? I don't know. Question.
Do you? That means do what you want to do. Do
right.
You.
Right.
That's what that means.
Yeah.
So if you want to go out and have an open relationship starting at that point,
right.
Do what you do. Because she must be saying she's going to do what she do. So you do what you do, and we just gonna be roommates paying bills together.
Yeah.
I speak hope. There is no answer. Is what I speak hope.
Well, there is no answer to how long it takes.
Right. So how long? There is no answer. Everybody's an individual. There's not one size fits all. So yeah, all these are right because they're right in their own right. So all these answers are the right way because somebody in this walk of life will be able to feel one of these things that somebody put on here. So all these answers are right. TP. Depending on the person, depends on the relationship, monogamy. Relationship. Yes, go ahead.
Monogamy is not always a deal breaker. Sometimes people are verbally attached to social norms, but emotionally more fluid. Infidelity and its effects are therefore dependent. So yeah, because I mean there are people today in all kind of relationships. I have several clients in poly relationships. I have several clients who, I know one time at one point in time, man, I was getting so many weird, different type of sexual weird clientele, like somebody who is gay or bisexual going with another, like I have a trans person, for instance, going with like another trans person that like I have a trans male going with a trans female or some crazy, all kind of crazy stuff. But I'm like, why y'all can't? That's a man and a woman. Why y'all can't just be a regular man and woman then? Because y'all are a man and woman. But one of them dressed like a woman and one dressed like a man.
The woman and the woman
right, but they really just a man and a woman. So why can't y'all just be a man and a woman like everybody else? I mean, y'all just both trans, but y'all dating, each other. Because the thing is, some people feel like you can date whoever. It doesn't matter the sex.
But it don't matter. I mean, I love you, baby.
Yeah, for real. All that crazy stuff.
In they spare life, hey, more power to you. Hey, doesn't matter if I agree or not.
But some people are fluid. So some people be like, oh, that's what we doing? We sleeping with other people? And so they both just start sleeping with other people. To each their own. Kimmy said, that's my buddy Kimmy. Game. She just said a dangerous game. It can be because some people, man, we want to die. I've heard, I had a lot of people come to me they don't want to live. When cheating happened to them, or
like when your friends were down here, they described to me like so many, like the lady's son got killed by his girlfriend because he was cheating on her.
Some people want to die when stuff like that happens. People take that.
Kill people too.
Right, people kill people. They kill the people who somebody's cheating with. Yeah. They kill the cheater themselves.
They have laws. You walk in the house, your spouse is sleeping with somebody, you get killed. They may walk away for you. 2 dead bodies on hand because they had a cowboy law or whatever the law is called. Saying,
what is this cowboy law? Yeah. Right, because you are insane when you see something like that, especially in your own house.
Mentally insane for that split second. So that's why when people were like, hey, come on my house, how long you been divorced or whatever, back in the day, I'm like, how long you been divorced? Because if you just got divorced yesterday and this dude's over picking up clothes or whatever the hell, you ain't gonna see me in your crib. Sure.
Right, you gotta ask. You can't just be going to nobody's house to be like, hey,
gunfights. No, thank you.
And I asked the other question. I said, why do men see women? Because this is really annoying to me. Remember I said that? I said, why do men see women aging, but still see themselves as looking and being young? And then they be telling women stuff like, your time is up.
Oh, baby, it's really getting 20 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
You want to answer this question?
I know. Go ahead, because I put it on Facebook and people gave some answers.
All right. Let's read some of these answers because wait.
Somebody just said, our niece just said, shaking my head. And,
I agree 1,000%. Man, I was with some of my homies, overweight, haven't worked out in a long time. And this little lady walk in, she's a little thick, not fat. I'll just say a little thick. And like, she's fat as fuck. Nick, do I need to show you a goddamn mirror, nigga? You look like Santa Claus over here, dude, let's not talk about other people like that. She's fat and you in a 5X shirt.
Are
For real?
For real, that's, I don't understand why they don't see that. But this RD said, so is their thing. Oops. No, she just said, well, one thing at the end of the day, talking about seeing the people that's, seeing the women as pretty much is old and dilapidated, but they think they still fine. But she was just saying they thing can't work like that. I'm just saying, because at the end of the day, women
have a whole
can still mess around and something, and then men got more problems than women in the aging.
We got to keep our stuff up.
Right.
A long time. I ain't got a problem. But women have holes. They got to stay moist, baby. But man, hey, I'm like, wow, yeah, because I know a lot of guys like
that was Vivica Fox, not Vivica Fox. What was the other one I said? And they was talking about, oh man, they was digging her. They was like
Lisa Ray.
That was Lisa Ray, I think, and they was just like, your time is up. You don't have a chance yet. Again, you should have stayed with this person, or all kind of. They was just running her, and I'm just like, okay, I get it. You can see in her face, you can see that she didn't look like she looked when she was in her 30s, of course.
Because everybody's aging.
Right. But why do they see her as aging, but they don't see themselves as aging?
Right.
And it was like, you ain't gonna get nobody. All this, I'm like,
and some of the people that was saying that, them ugly duckling ass. I mean, have you ever had anybody? I mean, that's worth even putting in a picture with you, taking a photograph with you. You know what I mean? Shit. And they was on here like moon eyes, like, oh, Lisa Ray, you like, come on now, before you start going off with somebody, turn
your time is up. They say your time is up. Right. You can't, like you, yeah, like. I don't know what makes men think that women, because even if they 60, they can't get nobody because they 60. Where is the idea? Where is this stuff coming from? There's plenty of 60-year-old single men. Why they think they can't all of a sudden get nobody because they 60? They think all the 60-year-old men gonna look for, because all the 60-year-old men think they can get a 40-year-old woman.
Now I can admit to this though. If a 60-year-old man meets a 60-year-old woman that acts like a 60-year-old woman, smells like a nurse in a home.
But what about him? Is he smelling like that?
Well, I mean, if he's smelling like that may be compatible. But if he's not, and that's what the other 60, I want somebody this, and you go over there, you smell like a nursing home and stuff. Like, I'm not spending my time here because we need peace and relaxation when we go somewhere. So,
you go over there and smell golf balls.
Mothballs.
Mothballs. Remember you used to go to the houses and you smell the mothballs.
Yeah, that's I can kind of say they're gonna probably use this if you're not like that.
Yeah, because he might be like that. Because some of the 60-year-old men is old, don't want to get up, want to sleep all day, sleep till 6 o'clock in the evening, and all that kind of stuff, and are not active no more. And that's the women's complaint. Right. Is that a lot of older men are not active. So women complain about that more than men that I've seen.
Yeah.
Because a lot of women are active.
Right.
And
a lot of women, they get out, go walking they find a group of women to go off with. A lot of stuff like that. Like, man, we gotta do ourselves better.
Like, that lady was 74 years old last night. Did you know that in the 7th class? The one lady, 74. That lady looked like, for real. That lady didn't even look 60.
Nah, she didn't. A lot of women that get out with these walking groups, they go walking. Ask yourself, what kind of exercise am I doing? Even if you can just walk to the stop sign and back, get out there and do that. Because I got young homies. They young homies. They looking at 60-year-old women, and I'm like, wow.
Because 60-year-old women, black women don't even be looking old. They be like,
man, she fine. And I be like, she look like my mama. I'm never gonna introduce this nigga to my mama. Like,
you would go with my mama.
Yeah, for real. But no, it's a lot of young brothers that's doing that, because a lot of these younger ladies, they want to play games, and some of these young men don't want babies and stuff. So it's not even a lot. It's like, hey, I'll go date an older lady that's more mature, and younger ones are too, younger ones are too, but I'm going to date an older woman that's more mature, like.
And I know she can't have no babies.
She's 7 years older than me. And hell, she act younger than me a lot of the time. You know, she pulled me out like, let's go walk, let's do this, let's So she get me out of my element a lot of the time. So dating an older woman, there's nothing wrong with that at all. But I'm not. I do have an age limit. I'm not about to. She got to slam the same age as me because her kids are close to her. Oldest kids partners are close in age to me, and they're like, they're like, he's almost our age. I'm like, okay, what that mean?
Well, because Ricky is, I think, 33 or 34. I can't even remember people's age no more. I think Ricky is 33.
I'm like,
right, their partners.
Yeah.
But no, their partners are all younger than them. Like Danielle's husband is younger, Wendy's husband is younger. They're both younger than them. They got it like their mama. I don't know if Jamara's dude is younger. They're probably about the same age.
Right. But what I was saying, fellas, just because you have testicles does not mean that I'm better than. Now, if you're in shape, you got it going on, then you got it going on, brother, and that's because you're working out. But my fellas that don't do that, that don't have it like that, let's be mindful. Let's not pretend that we're like 23 and you're 50 acting as you're 70.
For real.
Nobody likes that. And then you have some kind of mindset is like, I'm the God gift to a woman. And then come flirting my girl, and I'm looking like,
oh, here we go.
No chance, and I don't even give a damn shit. Like I'll be thinking like this dude keep talking like his girlfriend, she probably call the police on his ass, so I ain't even so I'm just saying that man, brothers, fix yourself up. Get some workout going on. You join a dance class. Wow, it's right there on your screen. Come for a dance class. Fix yourself up. Learn how to dress. You're going out in tank tops all the time and stuff like that. And like, talking about the opposite sex. Yeah, let's not do that. Even the women. Let's get to the women now because all y'all women, baby, are not like you or your friends. Because we got some other women that go in there and they're like, oh, I'm sitting on this pot of gold. Like I'm sitting on this pot of gold, and what kind of pot of gold are you talking about? You're sitting on, like,
like I'm sitting on this pot of gold.
Right.
What you mean they be acting like what? They be acting funny or something?
Yeah, with some of the guys, and they need to get their stuff together. So it's a two-way street, brothers. I'm not just fronting on us, but I'm just saying, even with the ladies that's thinking that way, just be casual. Take care of yourself is the message that I'm trying to relay out to you all.
So DJ Raven said, most men, and we will have DJ Raven at our after party on that Sunday. He will be there DJing. And he just said, most men aren't that insensitive. Though we may think it, we won't say it. But they was on Facebook. On Facebook, they say it.
Yeah, they were saying.
They talk stuff on Facebook.
Yeah, they were saying it on Raven. They were out here saying it for real, 1,000.
And then Odette Bell said, and calling women fat while they look like they're a whole 9-month pregnancy. They got a whole 9-month pregnancy going on.
Right.
Like what you said earlier.
Yeah.
Big old belly and all, but calling somebody else fat. Like, stop it. And then Mercy Jackson said, social media is making men delusional, but that's the real. Mm-hmm. But let's be real. Most of what we see online is fake and filtered.
Yeah.
And it really is. Like, but them people were saying that for real, and those are real men saying that. But a lot of fake stuff, a lot of things that social media be talking about is not really happening. Like, of course, that woman can get shit. She got a line of men. I'm pretty sure that she can get if she wants to. But these men out here talking crazy. But I'm sure she's not having a problem. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff social media talk about don't be real. Like they be like, if you're like 50, if you're like 45 and up, don't nobody want you. You should have got somebody when you was 20 and. Yeah, a lot of people did get somebody when they was 20 and they got divorced. I don't know why people keep on saying that. You should have got somebody when you was young. A lot of people did get somebody when they was young. They just didn't stay together.
Right.
The average relationship these days is marriage these days are lasting 8 years. So a lot of people did get somebody when they was 18. They just didn't last. They got somebody when they was in their 20s and they just didn't last. So people, you should have got somebody and kept them. You old and dilapidated. Men and women are older.
No, because if you just get anybody else, shorten your lifespan.
Right. If you just keeping people just to say you got somebody, that's what people driving people to.
I would be 400 pounds still right now if that was the situation. Because, you get people that sit at home, want to watch TV all day, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. If that's what you do, just walk to the end of the block, come back, have some weights by your bed, do some setups, do something where you're just not in the bed and not moving. Do something, join a wild class, do something. So therefore, you can have some circulation going on. We got enough health issues, especially as being Black people. We got a lot of health issues going on. So get out of bed, do something.
Reggie said it sounds like you need to disconnect from these type of men. It ain't me personally, that's for sure. I don't be dealing with them kind of people. Anthony Irving says people can see flaws in other people, but not in themselves. Also, society plays a major part in this. And society do play a major part in this because, like I said, a lot of these fake problems people be having is not real. Like when I got single, I would have thought it's gonna be hard to date. It's not gonna be anybody out there. There's doo-doo in the pool and all this stuff. But when you get out there, that is not the case. That's just stuff that people made up.
But it is the case in some situations. It is.
It is. But if you actually know how to date and really put yourself out there to date and actually put the effort in, it is doo-doo in there. But there are good people there. There are still good men there. There's still plenty of good men because men got divorced like women got divorced.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Some of them are what you call that thing I said? Yeah, bitter. A lot of them older men are bitter, but you got to just keep it moving and don't sit there and try to convince them that they should be out there trying to date.
Do the right thing. If
right.
people want to do the right thing, they're going to do the right thing.
Yeah, don't try to convince nobody of nothing. When they start telling you that crazy stuff, just go. Just keep it moving. Let them do that on their own time. Like, don't get with people and try to be their therapist. Because that's what a lot of women do. They just get with a man. He start telling them how he don't want to be with nobody. They see how hurt he is and how he been, how he's the stuff that he had from his ex or whatever. They listening to that one side of the story. So instead of them moving on, they go there and try to fix the man. And then he just dragged them down. Instead of when the man said that stuff, leave his foolish self right there and move on.
Baby, will you do me a favor? You see that certificate right there on the shelf? Give me that.
Yeah, just move on. Don't stay there and try to convince them because you're wasting your time. Most women are single because they waste their time with people who ain't trying to do nothing with them, in my opinion. That's really the number one reason. Like, don't waste no time with nobody. If they talking crazy, move around. Keep going.
All right. Now, everybody, I'm holding this up. Back in 2013, 14, I received this certificate. It was a bachelor's in, it said Supreme Swing Dance upon the recommendation of instructors by authority board trustees. Supreme Swing Dance has confirmed the degree of Bachelor's of Texas Style Swing Dance upon Herman Holland II, who is entitled to the rights and privileges pertaining thereto, given this 27th day, January 2018. This is 2018. So this is the dance degree that I received for DFW swing. Now, I do understand the DFW swing is going away. Well, not really going away. It's just not interpreted in some classes. So, but if somebody want to come out and say they're doing a jitterbug, they're doing the fast dance back what DFW used to do prior to 1994, and nobody else is really fast dancing, or they're doing the bob, whatever it is they want to do, the dance exists, but it may not be as prevalent as it was in prior days. But hey, do what you want to do.
The Dallas in that whole dance, that's another one to me, a fake made up thing. But say it's real, I don't know. But the whole thing about what dance is what dance. This dance is swing out, this dance DFW swing out, this dance is whatever you call the other one, forever swing, this one's that, this and that. I don't know. That stuff is crazy to me. I feel like that thing is, I don't know. I feel like it's a fake fight. But I will say this. When you do when you have multiple dances going on, like we have two-step, we have swing and all that, it will feel like people doing another dance some of the time when they do other dances too. Because okay, we know sweeping. A lot of steppers who, when they go to swinging out, they be moving too slow because we're used to that little light pause and stepping. Okay, we call that sweeping. Okay, now I said there's another one. Sometimes people who swing out, that's their first dance. When they're dancing with a stepper, they're moving too fast. So I need to get that a name between swing and stepping because that feels like another dance. It's not. It's just that when people move from dance to dance, it can feel different. People who two-step, when they step with you, when you got a two-step lead who got that two-step really in his body and he go to learn the stepping, you can feel, well, he go to swing out because I was dancing with a dude and I could feel like, okay, what is this between the middle between stepping and swing? I mean, two-stepping and swing, that's what it felt like, whatever that might be. But I just follow. I don't worry about it. Really, at the end of the day, because you're a follower, just follow. But you can feel the difference in people dance, and it do be kind of feeling like, okay, you're not stepping or you're not swinging. It can feel like that, but I think it's just people, they're not doing it on purpose. This is their main dance, and it's hard for people to move out of their main dance. Right. So that be happening, and that do feel a little different, but I still just enjoy the dance. And I just follow because it can make it, to me, it can make it a little bit more challenging, but I like the challenge. So whatever.
Yeah. But
that will happen.
But on display, hey, dancing is dancing, swing out, swing, all the same.
Y'all people in Dallas is crazy with that.
Whatever. So all right. So got y'all word. I heard y'all. So yeah, I agree. Swing is swing, whatever. So.
Yeah, please just let swing be swing. Some people it's gonna feel a little bit different. Everybody you dance with, a lot of times it feels just a little bit different. Okay.
Right.
So if that's the case, everybody got a different dance.
Even if they're going to the same class for years and years, you get two different people, two different personalities, it still feels different. Yeah. But anyway, it's 9 o'clock.
That's the fun of it.
I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
And Dallas, y'all stop all that drama down there, please.
Houston got more drama than Dallas.
Hey, too,
Dallas, we are good compared to Houston. Trust and believe that.
Yeah,
we are good.
I hear Houston got some drama too.
People that are in Dallas, we do what we say we gonna do. That's bond. Word is bond. So, if it was a snowstorm and things got moved around, that's because it's a snowstorm. Nothing else. But yeah, do what you say you're gonna do. In Dallas, we have that. Houston, we're working on that. Well, I'm not working. Me and Jeanette, we do what we're gonna do. We do what we say we're gonna do. But everybody else follow suit. Do what you're gonna say you're gonna do. Keep integrity up. Keep our city on lock and people respecting us. I love y'all again. Let's separate out. Lord Jesus Christ, thank you for being everything and amazing to us. You are the most beautiful. You're the most high. You are everything. Please give everybody what they need today to get by this day, this year, this month on their journey. Bless people what they need in their lives. With them, that's what they know. Pray every day. Love y'all. Peace out. Our outro videos is coming.
Time play. Okay, there you go.
And